Good evening, everybody. My presentation today is going to be on the effects of responsive parenting on children's mental health. So this stems from this idea that children's mental health and children being anybody under the age of 18, their mental health has been on decline even before the COVID-19 pandemic, but we have seen that the World Health Organization in 2022 actually claimed that 1 in 7 children between the ages of 10 to 19 experiences some type of mental health disorder. And this just helps demonstrate that this is a very important issue that has been impacting our children very heavily. And this doesn't just impact children, it also affects families, schools, communities, and even in a broader sense, future generations, future relationships that these children will go on to have. So there are 3 key effects that I found responsive parenting can have on children's mental health. This is emotional regulation, development and cognitive skills, and reduction of mental health symptoms. So emotional regulation, um, adolescents with responsive parents are less likely to suppress their emotions, and this is more so because responsive parenting encourages emotional intelligence and healthy relationships. This is just the way that responsive parenting is structured. It brings more of an emphasis on the children's needs, the children's behavior, and responding to those needs and behavior adequately. So now this is where these age ranges starting to broaden a bit more. According to developmental psychologist Bishop Stephen Walker, even subtle behaviors like maintaining eye contact or engaging in meaningful conversation can significantly shape a child's ability to interpret other mental states or others' mental states. So, just an example, having conversation, maintaining eye contact with children really helps develop these cognitive abilities to be able to interpret others' emotions. Being able to tell whether someone is angry, whether someone's happy, whether someone has any of these feelings towards them. And again, this is just coming from this place of responding to a child's needs, responding to their behavior and where they are in the developmental stages. A little bit more emphasis on how mental health is impacted by responsible parenting and the symptoms that these children face. For this presentation, this research, authoritative parenting is still going to be considered a responsive parenting style, even though it is a bit more structured. It does also have that flexibility to look into and respond to children's needs. And authoritative parenting has been linked to fewer behavioral problems. And in other studies, it has also found that when parenting is grounded in acceptance, emotional support, adolescents are less likely to have depressive symptoms. And what does this mean in practice? It means, well, parents are emotionally available, consistent, and supportive. And this creates a environment where children are more open to feeling and displaying their emotions, being more extroverted and more, well, not necessarily extroverted, but being able to show these emotions, being able to describe these emotions. And due to this responsive parenting style is helps and acts as a protective buffer against serious conditions, as these children are learning to have resilience, are learning to have this communication with their caretakers and in future, probably their relationships as well. So in conclusion, responsive parenting fosters emotional openness, life skills, and resilience. And the benefits extend beyond just the home, but also shaping future relationships. Um, and honestly, this is something that families, educators, policymakers really should take into consideration, just the children's needs, the children's behavior, and this is something that will impact future generations moving forward. Thank you.